guys, I'm back again today and we're baking again, okay? So, first things first, we're gonna grab our things because we are making peanut butter chocolate chip cookies with marshmallow. I know, it's a big mouthful. First, we're gonna grab our marshmallows, pop them in the bowl. Peanut butter, I like to use the Jiffy, I suggest the creamy one, not the chunky ones, especially for this. Brown sugar, chocolate chips, obviously, and then I'm gonna come back for round 2 of stuff. So we're gonna drop this all off. And we have our bowl too. You'll definitely want a bowl. Okay, now flour, maple syrup, and I think that is, oh wait, yeah, that's it. Put it in here. Now what we need is normal sugar, and salt. Finally, we're gonna grab some measuring tools. And, all right, we have all of our measured tools. So now we're gonna wash our hands and you'll see when I'm done washing my hands. Okay, now that I've finished washing my hands, we have our bowl, and you're going to want to preheat the oven to, let's preheat it first, get it to bake, 325 Fahrenheit. 325 Fahrenheit. Now we have our bowl. Oh, one more thing, I forgot butter. Room temperature is better, but you can also just warm up a stick of butter for like 10 seconds. Okay, what we're gonna do is start with the liquidy stuff. So, oh, and my cat's here. I'm gonna have to come with me to put her in our bathroom. Or actually, yeah, in the bathroom. So that she's not a nuisance and gets in the way. Don't worry, she'll be fine. I'm just gonna keep her in there until the cookies are done. But being perfect. Okay. First, we're going to have our liquids. So, take your measuring cups. 1 cup. And we're gonna have 1 cup of brown sugar, and make sure you pat it down. So we're just gonna continue doing that. So it's like that. 1 cup of brown sugar. Now we're gonna take our normal sugar, and we want a 1/4 cup of normal sugar. We're gonna add peanut butter in last. Now, a tablespoon of maple syrup, honey works too. I suggest putting a little bit of extra maple syrup, because it gets like stuck on it. After you've done that, take your utensil. I'm using a spoon, or actually, I'm gonna use a spatula. And you're gonna mix this up. Make sure that you get it all mixed. Just like this, so you should see mostly brown sugar. Now what we're gonna do is take our butter like this, and we're going to stick it in the microwave for 10 seconds. You'll need about 3/4 of a stick of butter. And just kind of plop it in. Like I said, 10 seconds if it's already room temperature. If it's not already room temperature, then I would say put it in for like 20 seconds, but check in between seconds. So like do 10, then check on it, just to make sure it doesn't completely melt. We do not want it melted. Alright. So now it should look like this. Something like that, at least. Now we're going to take our peanut butter. Now we're going to take a spoon. And for this, you can either use like a cup or you can just eyeball it. I like to eyeball it, but roughly a cup is needed. A little bit more, just like that. Okay, now we're gonna throw the spoon in there because we won't need a spoon now. And we're gonna mix that up. Now it should be very sticky looking, but we still haven't used our flour, so don't worry about that. Okay, now that we've done that, it should look very peanut buttery. Now we're going to take the flour. We're going to use a cup of flour. Currently, we're going to take 1 cup of flour and put it in. 1 cup of flour in right now. Just like so. And so with this, you, depending on the peanut butter you use and the flour you use, like mine, it's very powdery right now, so I can add another little bit of peanut butter. I lied, we do need a spoon. If you're is like mine, take another little spoonful of, or a little, but spoonful of peanut butter. Now, if you don't really care, you can use your fingers. That's why we washed our hands. And so now, after you've done all this, it should look kind of like this. Not too sticky, but also not too firm. Then take the chocolate chips. I like a lot of chocolate chips, and especially since we're not using chocolate, so I'm just going to use the rest of these because we didn't have that many chocolate chips left. And we're just going to mix the chocolate chips in by hand. Just like so. And now I'm going to wash my hands and I'll see you in a second. Okay, so the oven is now preheated and I'm going to grab a pan. Okay, pan and maybe another pan. Another pan and maybe just one more just in case. So we have 3 pans now. We're going to start with the biggest pan, which is this one, the second one. And I'm just going to grab my spread. And then we're just going to... I like to use the butter flavoring. So now I'm going to show you what we're going to do. And then I'm going to do them for the rest of them. So you're going to want about this much cookie dough. And then I'm gonna set this right there. Where did my marshmallows go? Ah, here they are. You can really use any marshmallows, so if you have tiny marshmallows, you can just mix those in like you did with the chocolate chips. Or if you have big marshmallows, like I do, you can take the marshmallows. Here's a marshmallow. And you're gonna take your cookie dough and flatten it down. I'll show you that. Flatten cookie dough, stick your marshmallow right on top. And then kind of fold it in with the marshmallow. Or fold it in with the cookie dough. Just like that, so it looks like that. And then just stick the marshmallow on the pan so that you can't see the marshmallow. And so yeah, I'm just gonna do that with all of them. So yeah, ready, set, go. All right, one pan done. Let's get another. And I don't have enough cookie dough to do the third pan, but I do have enough for one more, and this one more I'm going to eat because I didn't taste test it. So let's get these cookies in the oven. So now we're at the oven. We're just gonna pop these bad boys in. Careful you don't burn yourself. And then we're gonna set our timer for 5 minutes. And I will see you guys in 5 minutes to check on them. But before I do that, we're gonna do a taste test. I probably should have done a taste test before I did them, but I have a feeling they're gonna be good. So, that's good. It's so good. Okay, I'll see you guys in 5 minutes. These are almost done, guys. Gotta wait for a ding. That one. Right here. So we're gonna timer off. And they're definitely not ready yet, but we don't want to overcook them. So we're gonna set another timer for 5 minutes. Start. And I will see you again in 5 minutes. We're 5 minutes in, and I think we'll only need one more 5 minutes after this. Ready for the ding? That one. Check them. They're looking pretty good. But yeah, I think another 5 minutes would be good. So we're gonna turn timer off, timer on, 5, and start. And I will see you again in another 5 minutes. Our alarm. So now we're going to check these cookies. And it looks like my guessing was almost right. I think I'm gonna put them in for like 3 minutes. Okay, so we have them set for another 3 minutes, and I will see you in 3 minutes, and hopefully these cookies will be done because I cannot wait to eat them.